Hey everybody, Saturday. I decided I'm gonna mess with my audio setup. I've been using these Pro X headphones, and people, they're not really complaining about it, but I know they don't like it. I got them because they have a USB plug-in. I like just being able to unplug it and plug it in when I want to use the headphones or if I want to use the speakers. And for a while, it was like, you know, everybody's saying online, if you want to have a good microphone and headphone setup, you kind of have to use a freestanding microphone. But then to plug in my headphones, I'd have to plug them into my speakers. Otherwise, like, the computer gets messed up which headphone port to use. I don't know. And I had my speakers behind my monitor because I kind of like the more mono channel feeling instead of having a left and right channel. I don't always love left and right channel stuff. But if I move it to the right, I can easily access this port to plug in my headphones without having to like do crazy stuff every time. So then I'm not using the USB cable, instead I'm just using the 3.5mm jack that, you know, it's a separate wire that came with the headphones, so I don't know if it's any different really, but just is what it is. So you should be familiar with what the freestanding microphone sounds like. I actually got this in the trash. It's maybe like a $90 value, but it's the microphone that I use for the Quest. And I guess if you're curious, I did want to give you guys the experience of what it sounds like. So here's me talking through Discord, and one of my friends is recording it, so it's like this is the end user listening experience. The quick fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick fox jumps over the lazy dog. So, to me, it doesn't sound like there's a huge difference. The Pro X, like, once we got over the volume issues, it's mostly just has like a bit of a gritty quality that, you know, during our 2 to 6 hour long gaming sessions, is kind of annoying on the ears. But, you know, I mean, it's kind of important because, like, I spend a lot of time gaming online and stuff, so if this is what the Discord gamers want, I'll be using the freestanding mic from here on out. Which is annoying because, you know, I spent like over $100 on this Pro X, and if I'm not going to use like half of what I bought it for, the microphone, like I wanted a microphone that was good and sound quality that was also good. So I'm thinking I'm going to go return them since, like I said, the microphone's bad. But in the meantime, I'm like, well, maybe I should figure out what headset to replace it with, because the G35s, while they sound good microphone wise, the headband is snapped and brittle after like the 12 plus years. It reminded me of people online. They were talking about the Valve Index, the VR headset, and how it has really good audio and microphone just built into it. It's the classic it just works kind of philosophy. And in there, somebody linked this blog post about the development of this like off-ear technology, and everyone's like, man, I wish Valve would just make a headset that you just buy. And with this off-ear stuff, it's supposed to give you a better 3D sound experience, because then the sound can bounce around in your ear instead of having a cup like limit the vibration of your ear, like when you're just like out in the world, your ears are a part of the hearing process, not just the eardrums. So yeah, I was just looking at that and being like, man, I wish I could just like buy this prototype type setup that they had. This is called the Hummingbird, where it's like they just made like a headphones version of it basically to test out the sound, and apparently everybody loved it. But yeah, that did get me thinking. Like, I have a HTC Vive, which is like the first VR headset that Valve helped make, and it came with bad headphones, but I upgraded it to this deluxe audio strap, which kind of has that off-ear setup, and I can just unplug it. Like, it's just a 3.5mm connector, and yeah, I was like, well, if I extend that jack, I can kind of use this as a headphones, and just plugging it in, it worked. A little bit ridiculous, but that got me thinking, to make it more comfortable, I gotta attach it to something, because it was designed to go onto a VR headset. If I just put it on a hat, that pretty much makes it so it fits on my head the way it should. And it had some like Velcro stuff that I can stick that on. And I like the headphone cable to be on the right, so I just like kind of routed it over, and there's even like a little clip for the old wires that makes that easy. And then boom, it's kind of just like have the deluxe audio strap on a hat. And it's not the most comfortable, but for one day it worked. And I'm kind of thinking now, like, what if I just make like a golf visor with like it's like a hat with an opening on the top, and I could just get a golf visor, I guess. But if I make one, maybe it would like attach better to like the loose parts and stuff. I don't know. But for now, this is just kind of neat. So yeah, just a lot of messing with stuff today and playing video games. Later, guys.